Let me tell you a secret about life that you've never thought of. Life is an accumulation of all the energy you commit to it, right? So if you want to create something, there's going to be roadblocks. There's always going to be roadblocks. If you want to surpass these roadblocks, you need to create new outcomes. Creating new outcomes takes the ability to create new sources of information for yourself. So you could study this and study this and study this and study this, right? And eventually you'll meet a roadblock where something is bigger than you have to overcome this. And that's what you want to find. You want to find that moment where something's bigger than you're able to overcome. And then you want to implement a new train of thought. So you want to go from a business mindset, focusing on business 24/7, pushing yourself as hard as you can, to the point where you find that roadblock. And when that roadblock appears, you throw down all implements, you throw down all structures, you throw down all mechanics to keep creating this mindset, because this mindset has now reached the wall. Because the environmental signals, the environment that you surround yourself in, has now become so strong that you cannot overcome this anymore. And now at this point, you need to create something new. And how do you create something new? You say to yourself, I'm going to focus on music, or I'm going to focus on art, or I'm going to focus on something. Art, music is a great thing to focus on. Music is an absolutely amazing thing to focus on, because when you pick up your guitar and you've hit that roadblock where your environment is now saying to you that I cannot see past this picture that you've created, because maybe you're Dan Pena and you're screaming your head off and everyone listens to a certain degree, but then people are too afraid to listen to anymore because you're so strong with your opinion. And that's the roadblock. And you can keep pushing and you can keep pushing, and eventually you will succumb. Your environment will succumb to you because you keep pushing. And that's fine, right? But at this moment, you could just say, all right, well, I drop all my tools for this. Yeah, have it. Yeah, have it, man. I don't care. All the business, all that talk about, yeah, drop it. It's not useful anymore. I'll pick up on it next week, but I'm going to play the heart out of my guitar, and I'm going to focus on the music. I'm going to focus on the reality of my dreams, because my dreams are more important than your reality. My reality is the most important thing to me. I am the strongest version of myself, and I will become stronger every single day. I continue to progress myself against the barriers that you prevail upon me, and I will seek new levels of understanding, and I will not stop until I receive every single thing that I want. You say that to yourself, and you pick up an instrument and you play that, or maybe you pick up art and you prevent yourself from thinking the same way you've thought. The moment you can stop thinking in a certain way, your environment's like, oh shit, all those environmental signals I built up to have him stop at that are now useless to me. And then your environment has to then try and reassemble itself to create new barriers. So in those moments, you're like, well, I'm playing my guitar. Yeah, I'm listening to myself playing my guitar, loving myself playing my guitar, enjoying every single moment of playing my guitar. And in that moment, you create fresh water. You create a fresh existence for yourself, and everything else has to succumb to that, because you are the leading force of your life, and nothing can stop you if you don't stop yourself. And when you push yourself to new levels, to new heights, to new strengths, to new ability within yourself, nothing can prevail itself upon your existence, because you're on a different stream of energy. You're on a different flow of thought. You're moving down a different road. Oh, you're on the highway. Well, I'm on the low road, man. I'm going through the country right now. I'm seeing the landscape. I'm sorry, but the roadblocks that you built on that road there, I'm not on that road now. I decided to get off the highway and decided to go traveling through the country using my inspiration in a different way. Thank you very much for showing me that you cannot keep up with me, because I will keep up more than you keep up with yourself, because I am stronger than you every single step of the way, every motion, every step, every single stage. Nothing will stop you. If you don't stop yourself, you just got to pick up a different pen. You got to pick up a different color. You got to pick up a different paintbrush. You got to pick up a different instrument, something new, and follow your thoughts. And at the end of that, when your environment has stopped complaining about the road that you're on, it has to find a way to complain about the new road that you're on. Maybe it's like, oh, you're playing too loud. You're playing too much. Please, can you quiet down a little? You're like, yeah, I can quiet down a little. Hold on a minute. I'm going to go back to business. I'm going to start teaching that again. Yes, that's what you want. Because your environment only has a set amount of signals. It can prevent you from striving so far. It will eventually weaken out because it can never keep up with you if you switch between more. That's why music, art, things like this, it's a good secondary thought to run your mind on. Your thoughts are your expression into life, your ability to receive whatever you receive. Your thoughts, you are a thought, we are all thoughts. We are the heartbeat of God's imagination. And when you can become when you say, I am a musician, and you prevent yourself from saying, I am the same person that I was yesterday. I am this person I am today. I am now the person I am today. You become the best version of yourself, and nothing but nothing can ever stand in your way, because you are the heartbeat of God's imagination. Stay true to yourself and don't let anything stand in your way, because nothing can when you don't stop yourself.